Time to crown a champion in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. It'll happen at Phoenix Raceway, and it'll either be Allgaier, Custer, will it be this guy, John Hunter Nemechek, or maybe Sam Mayer? We will see. Hi, everyone. Glad you could join us on NASCAR America Motormouths. Dale Jarrett, Kyle Petty, and Dave Burns with you here to discuss the Xfinity Series Championship, which takes place on Saturday from Avondale, Arizona, just outside of Phoenix. We've been there a number of years now, DJ, and it's been a good race since 2020. The championship race has been held there, and the Xfinity Series always puts on a good show. What do you think it's going to be? We've got experience. We've got like brand new kids on the block in Sam Mayer, who won for the first time this year. John Hunter Nemechek, who's moving on to the Cup Series next year. What do you see in this championship for, Dale?
Well, first and foremost, I see a new champion because none of them have ever won a championship in the Xfinity Series.
Great point.
I think that, that makes it very interesting to see, who takes this moment and this opportunity and just goes with it. But I made John Hunter a big favor here. I said, along with many other people a number of weeks ago, this is his championship to lose. He's with the best team. He's had the best car pretty much every race this year. And if he can stay away from mistakes, I think that the other three know that this is the young man that they have to go outrun somehow, figure out a way to find themselves in front of him whenever the checker flag falls.
Yeah, listen, it's been a dogfight between these three or four all year long. As far as that goes, and you're right. You've got the experience of Allgaier, you've got the Cup experience of Custer, you've got John Hunter Nemechek, who has reinvented himself on numerous occasions and is headed to the Cup Series, and as you say, Sam Mayer, and it's really hard. It's really hard to step back and look at this group because every one of them has something they want to do. Every one of them has something they want to prove, and every one of them has a different agenda. So when you look at it, it's really tough. I'm pulling for Allgaier. Allgaier has been here, and he's just not been able to break through that. And I really, this year on numerous occasions, whether it be Daytona, whether it be Bristol, he's been able to finally close the deal on some of the chapters that he was not able to finish earlier in his career. Is this the time when he finishes the championship chapter? And I like to think so, but then I look at Sam Mayer, and I got to tell you, man, it's kind of like when we rolled into Daytona with Tyler Reddick driving for Junior Motorsports, and he won the championship. And Junior had 2 or 3 shots at it. He and Kelly had 2 or 3 shots. And the one standing on stage holding the trophy, I think Junior and Kelly were more surprised it was Tyler Reddick than Tyler Reddick was. It was just a strange deal. And I think Sam Mayer's that same thing. He's not probably the guy that they thought was going to have a shot at it at some point in time. And here he is, and he could easily walk away with it.
Okay, let's stay on Allgaier for just a second there, because as we'll remember, they asked him who he would like to be his crew chief this year, if they were going to shake things up and try to do things different and finally get him his championship. And he chose a guy that wasn't available until they asked, and that was Jim Pullman, who's become the crew chief and gotten him this far. With that in mind, and with his experience, are those the biggest things going for Allgaier? And I'm wondering, Kyle, this is where I wanted to go. Does he have to do something very un-Justin Allgaier-like and move somebody at the end of this race to win this championship?
That's a great question. I mean, it's going to go. We've seen it with Cindric, with Hemrick, with those guys coming down to the end of the race, and it could be that type of race. It could definitely be. Phoenix can produce those type of races where you do have to move somebody. But I just think Justin is just. He's in a quiet confidence place right now. He's just there. He's just there and he wins races. Let's go back to Martinsville. He's a third place car and he ends up winning by 6 inches or whatever. He just puts himself in position. So I think when you look at it, I think that confidence of having the crew chief he wants, that quiet confidence that he has of being there so many times and not breaking through. His expectations are in a different place. His mindset's in a different place. And I think he just goes about it his business-like way and just grinds it out. And that's what it seems to take to win an Xfinity championship is just grind it out and grind these guys in the ground. And I think Justin does that on Sunday.
DJ, what do you think on the Allgaier subject?
I think that he's kind of the sentimental favorite for everyone that's in the sport. When you see a young man like Justin do everything that he's done and not get that championship yet, you would like to see that happen. It is a tall order, I believe. That win at Martinsville, as Kyle was pointing out, was just phenomenal. How he came literally from not being in the playoffs at all and pulled that out. Was just amazing. So, is that kind of a destiny thing? We'll see on Saturday afternoon if that comes in. We always talk about how well he performs here, but when I look at things over the years at this Phoenix Raceway, Joe Gibbs Racing has outshone everybody from Kyle Busch driving the cars and winning so many races to young Ty Gibbs winning last year and winning his championship. I just think that, again, John Hunter has the team that is there, and he's going to make everybody else have to fight. But Justin Allgaier showed us last week how willing he is to fight and push and claw to get the job done.
And there have been times at Phoenix when he's been the best car too. So keep that in mind. He may not have to do, Kyle, as I said, move anybody out of the way. He could be gone, especially if Nemechek does not become a factor near the end of the race. DJ, let's go to the big board. What is Las Vegas saying about these four?
John Hunter's about a 2-1 favorite over his closest rival here, and that would be Justin Allgaier's the second. But Vegas has this right for sure. But I'll give you just a quick thing that if you're looking to put $5 or $10 on something, if you take the other three drivers because their odds are so high, Justin Allgaier's up at over 3-1 your money, Cole Custer's 4-1, and Sam Mayer's all the way up at 8-1. If you put just $10 on each of those, and they happen to beat, just any one of them happen to beat John Hunter on Saturday, you come out a winner on your money by taking that. So should be interesting to see if he can fight them off.
Kyle, you got $10 you want to use?
Listen, as a matter of fact, I'm in a hotel room at the Venetian in Las Vegas right now, and I'm stopping by the sports book on my way out, taking Jarrett and Associates advice. So I'm going to win that $15, man.
Very good. All right. Well, so we know where the money's going. We know John Hunter's to lose, Allgaier's maybe to win with his experience and treachery. I wasn't going to say old age, but I'll say it anyway. Can he get there this year? 5th time he's been in the championship for. Or will someone like Sam Mayer or Cole Custer surprise us this weekend? We're going to see. That'll be Saturday afternoon from Phoenix. Thanks for watching NASCAR America Motormouths, presented by Toyota.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.